Hello, and greetings, lovely person from RPGmodsFan. This video is part 6 of my walkthrough and review of the 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons adventure, Waterdeep Dragon Heist. Note that this video is appropriate for Dungeon Masters only. If you are a player, please stop watching now. Fellow Dungeon Masters, in order not to repeat myself too much, I would highly recommend watching my parts 1 to 5 videos before watching this video. In this video, I will be going over the adventure book's 5th chapter titled Spring Madness. Just to repeat myself, this video will contain spoilers. So players, this is your final warning to stop watching. In this video, I will be discussing one of the villain's lair in the adventure. Before proceeding, you, as the Dungeon Master, must decide if Xanathar, being a beholder, is either a secret that not even his closest minions know about, or is an open secret. The way the adventure book was written, in the introduction chapter, it seems that hardly anyone in Waterdeep knows that Xanathar is a beholder. However, the layout of Xanathar's lair suggests otherwise. So, if you want Xanathar being a beholder to be a closely guarded secret, some modifications will be needed for its lair. However, for brevity's sake, I will walk through the lair as is. Xanathar's lair lies in the subterranean city of Skullport, which lies at the base of Undermountain and where it meets the sea. Xanathar's lair has 2 entrances. There is a very long tunnel that connects the lair to Skullport City. To guard against intruders, there is an animated armor in Alcove X5. In Chamber X3, is a beholder zombie and 4 gas spores. The other entrance is at Area X1. It is a secret staircase that leads up to Waterdeep sewers in the castle ward. Many of the player characters' contacts within various factions will know of this entrance. Hence, this will be the most likely entrance the player characters will use if they dare to trespass on Xanathar's home. The walls of hallway X2 are carved with eyes of all shapes and sizes. Many of the orbs have stone eyelids that open and close at irregular intervals. Some are actually scrying eyes used by the apprentice wizards in Chamber X16 to monitor the hallway. The apprentice wizards are actually 5 dwarves who operate Xanathar's magical Panopticus surveillance system. These dwarves are also able to monitor other areas in the complex as well. Xanathar has a ring of invisibility, which it will probably use if it is alerted of intruders. Xanathar itself can be most likely found in one of the following 4 areas. The beholder is talking to its pet fish named Silgar in chamber number X19. Or Xanathar is speaking to its minions in the audience chamber, which is circular chamber number X18. When speaking to its minions here, Xanathar will be invisible. Or Xanathar may be watching a gladiatorial fight in the Pit of Blood and Fortune Arena, which is chamber number X6. Again, the beholder will be invisible when it is present here. Xanathar's prisoners that are meant to fight in the arena are locked up in cells in chamber X7. There are 2 notable prisoners. One is Samara Strongbones, a female halfling who is also a spy for the Manchun faction of the Zhentarim. The other is Raylin of Rindar, a female drow whose house has plans on conquering Skullport. Lastly, Xanathar can be in the crypt of past Xanathars, which is chamber number X33. Xanathar relies on underlings for advice, information, and operations of the Xanathar Guild. The adventure book mentions 6 of these important underlings. The dwarf, Ahmargo, is Xanathar's major domo, and is pretty much second in command. He has a fascination with minotaurs. Most likely he can be found in the promenade, which is area number X17. However, if gladiatorial fights are happening in the Pit of Blood and Fortune Arena, he will be there supervising it. Chambers X11 and X12 are his quarters. The drow, Gnarl Zebrindas, is conniving but nervous. He and his brother, Saloon, survived the downfall of their house, escaped the Underdark, and joined the Brigand Dareth faction. A year ago, Gnarl was given the task of infiltrating the Xanathar Guild, which he did and was able to become Xanathar's advisor. Recently, however, Xanathar's paranoia caused it to question Gnarl's loyalty, so it assigned a Grell as his bodyguard. The Grell has instructions to kill Gnarl at the first sign of disloyalty. Funny thing is, Sharlaxle, the leader of the Brigand Dareth, suspects that Gnarl has betrayed him. Among his gear, Gnarl has a vial of eye scratch, which can be used to poison and blind a beholder for an hour. If Xanathar is speaking to its minions in the audience chamber, Gnarl will also be there. Otherwise, he will be in his office, which is chamber number X35. In secret chamber number X36 is enough smoke powder to destroy the Xanathar complex, if they were placed and detonated in the right areas of the complex. The Mind Flayer Nihilor works for Xanathar. Nihilor creates intellect devourers, which are then used to replace the brains of various humanoids in Waterdeep, so that they, in turn, can be used as puppets and spies. Nihilor can be found in one of the chambers numbered from X23 to X26. Chamber X26 is where the Intellect Devourer's spawning pool is. Chained in chamber X24 is a drow named Zaban Krizalt. Nihilor will soon be placing an Intellect Devourer into his head. Zaban's superior is Raylin of Rindar, who is slated to fight in the aforementioned Pits of Blood and Fortune Arena. Chamber X27 is a prison. The Mind Flayer uses this prison to confine potential hosts for its intellect devourers. Currently, there is a captain of the City Watch imprisoned here. The dwarf Nazca Urgray is a ruthless enforcer in the Xanathar Guild. In his past, a green slime has dissolved his left hand and forearm, and now he has a crossbow attached to his stump. If gladiatorial fights are taking place in the Pit of Blood and Fortune arena, Trollskull has been escorting prisoners in and out of Chamber X7. Chamber number X10 is his quarters. If no gladiatorial fights are occurring, then Trollskull will most likely be drinking with fellow guild members in the guild's recreation hall, which is located on the lower level in Chamber X28. Well, Ott Steeltoes is not really an advisor to Xanathar, but he has the important task of looking after Silgar, Xanathar's pet fish. The dwarf Thorvin Twinbeard serves as Xanathar's chief engineer and trapsmith. He also serves the Harpers as a paid informant. Chamber number X13 serves as Thorwin's workshop. Some noteworthy rooms in the Xanathar lair includes the following. Chamber X9 serves as the lair's barracks. On the lower level, chambers X30 and X31 are the complex's kitchens, whose cooks are several kobolds and an imprisoned halfling. Chambers X34A and B are ancient crypts built to hold the remains of 2 wizards. However, crypt X34B is empty. No one, not even Xanathar itself, knows of these crypts. If one of the player characters is a member of the Brigandarth faction, then their last mission will be to infiltrate Xanathar's lair and kill the drow Gnarl Zimbrindos. If one of the player characters is a member of the Grey Hands, then their last faction mission is to eliminate the Intellect Devourer threat. This will require the adventurers to infiltrate Xanathar's lair and eliminate Nihilor, the Mind Flayer. Other than these 2 faction missions, there are no other plot hooks written into the adventure for player characters to visit Xanathar's lair, unless Xanathar has managed to obtain the Stone of Galore. In this case, the player characters will need to get the stone by infiltrating the lair. And that concludes my walkthrough of Xanathar's lair. 1 down and 3 more villains' lairs to go. Thank you for watching. Hope this video has been informative and entertaining. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. I do like feedback. Till next time, this is RPGmodsFan saying cheers, have a good day, and goodbye.
Our luck started to change. We're stuck on different pages. Give up, nothing to chase. This love's coming in phases. I don't wanna say all this love is over. Baby, all this pain hits me when I'm sober. I don't wanna say I'm not staying over, but it's getting late and I can't keep pretending. I've been second guessing. I'm not broke, I'm bending. Now the sun is setting. If this love is ending, can we keep pretending? Can we keep pretending? Can we keep pretending? If this love is ending, can we keep pretending? Your heart felt like a maze. Being apart is driving me crazy. It's hard playing this game. Left in the dark, no one to save me. Oh, I've been I'm not broke, I'm bending. Now the sun is setting. If this love is ending, can we keep pretending? Can we keep pretending? Can we keep pretending? If this love is ending, can we keep pretending? Can we keep pretending? Can we keep pretending? If this love is ending, can we keep pretending?